all the way down from here. Yes, girl, we can go all the way down. So let me tell you about my neighbors. My neighbors. So, we dealing with a grown ass thought. Okay. So I just be peeping out low key. I be peeping out low key. I always notice, different girls. So one day I'm talking to one of the other neighbors in the building, and she's sleeping with him. She gets around. I think she slept with like 12 other guys in the building. Um, I mean, she clean shop, whatever. Do you? I don't judge nobody. She said it's actually different girls that be coming over, the boom cat. And I'm just like, mm. But he kind of ugly though, like low key. Okay, I don't talk about him. He ain't that cute though. And so I just be like, what these girls seeing him? Is it his money? And when I wake up in the morning, I'm always seeing boom cat, boom cat. So I'm thinking it was just him chasing his cats, He don't have any animals. So now I'm putting it together. And I knew that when I started to see multiple girls come out in a day, I could see multiple girls over the course of time. But in a day, now I'm really wondering what his mom might think. Like, you really over here high key smashing all these girls. I'm sure your mama raised you better than that. I mean, if you a player, by all means, do your thing, baby. Okay? But I mean, don't you need a little more privacy?
Don't judge me. I ain't judging you. Whatever.
Sunday, church. Got on my Sunday best. These two older women come in with hats, and so I'm thinking they're like Jehovah Witness or something. They went in there, and before you know it was Monday morning, and they was coming out, and they weren't dressed like no church people. They weren't dressed. See, church folks can sometimes be the messiest ones. They be hiding a lot of dirt, but be quick to say you dirty. What type of soap are you bathing with? I was being messy. I hit old girl up and I was like, look, you need to figure out how to get all these girls together because, I don't appreciate no man doing women dirty. I just don't. Okay, clean it up. So all hell breaks out, right? And, you know, next thing you know, one girl running up the sidewalk barefoot. Um, there's this other girl jumping out the tree and I'm thinking like, how does heifer get all the way up there? Because she was really dark skinned, so I'm starting to think she was African. Africans can climb trees, fastest people in the world. So yeah, one of the other girls came out of somebody else's apartment, and she had a statue. I thought it was cute. But then another girl ran out the patio, and she had a damn dog with her. I'm terrified of big dogs. I mean, I don't know if it was a canine or a chihuahua. I have no idea. I just knew it was ugly and it had big teeth. I was just terrified of the dog. Baby, before you know it, I heard a rumble in the jungle. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just thinking, like, are they fighting? Miss Thing was like, no, 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 not in the building, not in the building, no. He opened up the door and he's soaking wet. Obviously, there was a girl in the house, and apparently there was a girl in the closet. And I'm sitting here acting like I didn't know, like I didn't have anything to do with it. But don't tell nobody. Those girls tore his behind up. He was limping down the stairs and his boxers were ripped. I think there was a dookie stain. That's kind of nasty. But then, like, the other girl was like, I'm finna finish you off. So she took her long
ass anaconda nails
and scratched him and his boxers fell, so he was exposed. And it wasn't that impressive. So now I'm thinking he really over the paying these girls. Okay, do you? But they ain't have that many girls chasing you, had to be paying them. That's the only way you're living so good. I mean, Gucci every week. You know, JCPenney on the weekends, Walmart on Monday, turn around Louis Vuitton on Sunday. I mean, hey, like I just like, I just had to get the job done, So the lesson of today, is don't treat women bad. They sacrifice, their body to bring you into this world. And then they breast swell up with all that milk and love juice. And then you gotta suck from it in order to live. So if they care enough to sacrifice themselves, you surely cannot sacrifice your doggy dogness that we all got. You know what I mean? I mean, you got aunties and mamas and grandmas and little sisters and nieces. And if you don't want a man treating them like that,
You don't need to be treating women like that.
okay, what is it gonna take? A white man to come snatch up your girl? Oh, okay.